Hey, what's happening, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about arpeggios and minor seventh chords. We talked about pentatonics last time. Arpeggios are a little bit more mobile. They have 4 notes instead of 5, so you know it's kind of a clearer, more focused sound. But anyways, we're going to be using D minor 7 again. If you don't know the chord, that's going to be 5th fret, 5th string, 7th fret, 4th string, 5th fret on the 3rd string, 6th fret on the 2nd string, and 5th fret on the 1st. Okay, and essentially what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be grabbing a bunch of arpeggio shapes from the C major scale. I don't want to go like super deep into this. I'm just going to kind of glaze over it because I don't want to keep this video. I don't want to make this video too long, basically. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all the harmonized 7th chords in the C major scale, okay, which is going to be a C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G 7, A minor 7, B half diminished, and C major 7. And basically what I'm going to do, like, you know, I'm gonna pull from a few of these chords, but I'm just like thinking about the arpeggio that's happening on every chord. So C major 7, the arpeggio goes, it's 3 7 5 4 5 5 3 7. D minor 7, which is one we'll definitely use. That's going to be 5 8 7 5 7 6 5 8. And so on and so forth. So, you know, basically, if you're playing over a minor vamp, kind of like we're going to, all 7 of those will work. So let me just kind of just show you that. I'm not going to go into it, but just check out how they all work. It's kind of neat. So yeah, so we got C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G minor, or G7, sorry, A minor 7, B half diminished, and C major 7. So all those sounds are totally accessible. I'm just not going to talk about all of them today. So the ones I want to focus on, I'm going to focus on using D minor 7 arpeggio, F major 7 arpeggio, A minor 7 arpeggio, and B half diminished. Those are 4 of the most useful sounds I've found for myself. So I'll go into those in a little bit more detail. So with the D minor 7, once again, that shape is going to be 5 8 7 5 7 6 5 8. And so I'm just gonna play with just this shape. I'm gonna try and limit myself to it as best I can. I might step out here or there, but so let's check that out. Just so this is the same arpeggio as the chord. It's gonna feel really solid. All the notes work. We're just outlining the same notes that are in the chord. Okay, so great sounding arpeggio, great place to start. It's really close to a pentatonic scale. We're only 1 note away from pentatonic scale on that one. So anyways, the next one we're going to go to is going to be F. Okay, so with this D shape that we just had, the notes that we were at, how the notes were working over the chord was going to give it gave us the root, the 3rd, or the flat 3rd in this case, the 5th, and the flat 7. So when we use this F major 7 shape, it's going to give us the 3, the 5, the 7, and the 9 in relation to the chord, which is kind of nice. So here's this shape. It's going to go starting on your 5th string again. So we've got 8, 12 on the 5th string, got 10 on the 4th string, got 9 and 10 on the 3rd string, 10 on the 2nd string, 8 on 1, and 12 on 1. Okay, so let's check that one out. Okay, so and actually what's happening here is, as we're going to move up, at least on these first two that I'm giving you, it's we're taking away a chord tone and we're replacing it with an extension, which is, you know, it's not part of the chord, but it's adding another color onto it. So at least with these first three shapes, you're gonna feel us drift further and further away from the chord, but it still sounds nice. So the next one's going to be A minor 7. Okay, this is up here, the 12th fret. It's going to go 12, 15, 14, 12, 14, 13, 12, 10. Okay, this is, and as far as the way it's functioning, it's giving us the 5, the flat 7, the 9, and the 11. Okay, so once again, getting further and further away from the original chord, but it still sounds kind of nice. Okay, so that's a pretty nice one. I like to use that one a lot. So the very last one we're going to use, or we're going to talk about today, is going to be the B half diminished. This is a cool one. I like this one, mainly because it just makes everything sound a little dark, which is kind of nice. It's a nice contrast. So, anyways, you can either do this at the 2nd fret or the 12th, or up here at the 14th fret. I'll spell it down here on the 2nd, just because it's a little easier. So you've got 2, 5, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, 5. So it's kind of a wild stretch, but it's nice if you want to play it up here. It's going to be 14, 17, 15, 14, 16, 15, 13, and 17. Okay, so let's check that one out. So yeah, it's a little, just sinister enough, which is kind of cool. So anyways, I'm going to use all 4 of these. And just to kind of recap, I had D minor 7, F major 7, A minor 7, and B half diminished. Alright, so I'm going to use all 4 of them. So it's a pretty effective way to get around. It's certainly not playing in a pentatonic box. So if you're looking for something different than that, this is a pretty good solution. Also, another thing to remember is, don't feel like you have to stick strictly to these arpeggios all the time if you're just playing over a vamp. If you see other notes in the scale, go for them, kind of check them out and see what feels good. A lot of times I'll just kind of visualize the shape and play a line around that. Some people do it with chords too, which is kind of nice. And also, none of this information is new by any means. Yeah, probably the best resource for this stuff that I ever came across was Scott Henderson's 2 instructional videos from REH. They were fantastic, and they like totally laid all this stuff out there. So nothing new, but it is effective, and everybody's kind of got a different take on it. So anyways, hope all that helped. Check out the website, carterarrington.com, and say hey on Facebook, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks.